Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of How-Tos on Vaka9 TCG. Today I am bringing a how-to that I've had a few requests for. It is how to get HM03 Surf and Permanent Surf in Pokemon Infinite Fusion. This is one of the harder ones to get. Well, it's actually both the Surf and the Infinite and the Permanent Surf are both difficult to get. If you have never played the original Red, Blue, Yellow games, or if you've never played Fire, Red, Leaf, Green, then you probably are not too certain where you're supposed to get this HM. So it is the same in this game as it would be in those. However, let me show you. So I'm currently in Fuchsia City. That's the area of the 5th gym badge. For anyone who doesn't know, it looks like this. I'm running around right now. From here, you actually need to go up to the Safari Zone, which is in the very north of Fuchsia City. And then you're going to actually have to go into the Safari Zone. I am going to save right before I enter. I have found that for some reason when I'm playing this game, at least this version of the game, my game crashes more in this Safari Zone than anywhere else. So I save pretty frequently just to make sure I don't have to redo anything. The other thing before I go in that I wanted you to know is to get Surf, you have to get all the way to the back of Area 4 of the Safari Zone. That requires about 450 steps, and you only get 500 steps in the Safari Zone. So do not stray off the main path, or you will have to go in here again to do it. If you see other items and there's other things you want to get, just go back later for those. If you're going to do the HM Surf thing, just go straight for Surf, because you don't want to get to the house and then run out of steps before you can get the item. But without anything else to say ahead of time, let me talk to the ranger and pay my 500 bucks to get in. We get 30 Safari Balls. I am not going to really catch anything in this. What I'm actually going to do is, so now you can see I press start here and I've already taken 2 steps. So there it goes. I'm at 498 out of 500 steps. So that I do not get confused, distracted, or whatever, I actually like to just throw on a couple of super or max repels for this, just to get rid of any wild Pokemon that could come attack us. Let me make sure my highest level Pokemon's at the front of my party. And here we are off. So from the entrance, you're going to start by running to the right. Again, I would ignore any item you need to ignore because you can come back for those later and you don't want to use up any more steps than you need to. So then from here, I am coming up, and on these rocky paths, you're going to go far to the left and then down the steps. And now you're doing up, and you're just basically going around in circles. Do not get confused and go to that dock to do anything. You want to keep going up here. And, you know what, that item I will grab, a Leaf Stone. It might not be a Leaf Stone in your game. I am playing a randomized version of the game. This person is a move tutor who I think will teach you Signal Beam. I don't know if that's randomized on my game. Quick check, though, and I'm now already down to 312 steps, so I've already used almost 200. Now, when you come up north from this house, do not go right. You want to go left. And my your repel should wear off if you're using a super repel somewhere around this area. I will throw on another one because that's the 200 steps taken mark. And we're going to just keep going left here. Now we're in Area 3 where we're going to come down and then back up to the rocky area, over the top and down again. From here, we're going to go left, and then I believe we want to go north, as long as I'm remembering correctly. Yep, and now we're going to get to another house. Once again, skip that house. That one's not important yet. Skip all the items, and now you're going to squeeze through this little gap right here and then across another bridge. Once you get to this point, I'm actually going to do a... Oh, you can't save in here. Just to double check, I'm now down to 129 steps. You are very close, though, once you've gotten into this point. You're basically coming across a bridge, and then there's water to the north and to the east. But directly south, you're going to run through some mud and come through a small pathway. Now you can see in the top left of my screen, I'm at Area 4. Bless you, my dog just sneezed. And now he's going to go crazy. In Area 4, you're coming directly... Oh my gosh, one more repel. Oh, you're going to go directly to the left, to the west, and then bam, right there you see this house with 3 lanterns hanging on the top. You're going to want to come up here, go inside, and you are going to want to talk to this ranger. Talking to this ranger will give you the HM, so here we go. I'm going to talk to him. We're the first in a while to reach. And there we go, there is HM03 Surf. And now we can teach that to a Pokemon and get across waters. Now, while I'm back here, I think, let's see. So I did it with about 60 steps remaining. So I guess you have a little time for some detour, but not a lot. Like if I start running back, I'm not even sure if I have enough time to go find any other items. Oh, and see, there it is. That's the end of the game. So you pretty much have to, you do have to come straight here. So that's to get the HM. Now, to get permanent surf, I'm actually going to quickly save my game here. And let me see for now if I have any Pokemon that can learn the HM. So in order to get permanent surf, you will need to teach surf to a Pokemon, because you'll need to swim. Oh, okay, perfect. And I have a Butterfree Kingdra combo that can learn it, so I will do that instead of Brine. Bam. And now it knows Surf. So make sure you have a Pokemon that knows Surf, and then you are going to head south back to the basically back to the Pokemon Center, and then south of that in the same city. Fuchsia City is where you want to be. Alright, so as I head south here in Fuchsia City, I should also note that you cannot get Permasurf until you've gotten 6 gym badges. So that means you'll need to complete up through the Sabrina gym in Saffron City before you can complete this. Now what you're going to find is once you have Surf from the Safari Zone and you have 6 badges, there's this person with blue hair standing over to the side. They ask if you are confident in your surfing skills and you want to say yes. He's going to challenge you to a race. This race is incredibly frustrating because he actually does move quickly, and he seems to pass through areas that you cannot pass through. I may not pass this on the first try. It is possible, though, so I'm going to kick off the race. I'll show you the path I take to do it, and hopefully I'll win. First person to do 2 laps wins. Ready, set, go. Okay, so you have to take the tight... See, so there's an example. He is flying. You have to take the tightest turns you can, or you will not catch him. My game's lagging. It is very... So I'm going to follow his path, and somehow it doesn't let me keep up with him. But, if you keep doing it, if you don't run into anything, you can... Oh, okay, he just barely beat me. So I'm going to try that again. Once again, you just... It's annoying because he floats in a different path than you're allowed to float in. But if you keep trying, you will get it. It's a pain, I know, but it is doable. Just gotta find the shortest route, aka the tightest. And now, see, this time I'm getting a good lead on him. I need to take the tightest turn there, tightest there. Don't go too far up and down, and there. Okay. That time I won handily. So yeah, there you go. He's now going to give us a surfboard, and that will allow you to surf permanently without using the HM surf. So thank you for watching. If you do like these videos, please give me a like, comment in the comments below. It does help me decide if I want to keep making these sorts of videos. So like, subscribe, comment. I love the support, and I appreciate everybody. Thank you, and have a nice night. Goodbye.